Hi, everybody. It's Catie Harris from Philly Wellness Center. So today we're talking about membranes. And when people think about health, they think about hormones, the gut, maybe the mitochondria, but almost no one talks about the most important structure in the body and the one that decides how well every cell is going to perform, how fast you age, and how resilient you are to stress. And that structure is your cell membrane. And it's not just a wall, right? It's a living, breathing organ that controls the voltage of life itself. So you have 37 trillion cells, and each one is wrapped in a membrane that decides what comes in, what goes out, and how that cell communicates with the world around it. And here's the thing, that membrane's electrical too. So every healthy cell carries a voltage of around negative 70 millivolts. That tiny current is what keeps nutrients from flowing in, waste moving out, and the mitochondria producing energy. When that voltage drops, things start to fall apart. Healing slows down, fatigue creeps in, you get brain fog, inflammation, hormone resistance, because your cells are literally losing charge. So think of your cells like a battery. When fully charged, everything works beautifully, right? So when it's drained, you feel tired, achy, old. So the membrane itself is made up of fats, and not just any fats. There's three particular molecules that keep this structure alive and flexible. So the first one is phosphatidylcholine. So that's the builder, and it forms the majority of the membrane and it keeps the membrane fluid. Now, plasmalogens are the protectors. They are antioxidants that stop oxidative stress or oxidation before it reaches your DNA. So if it gets through the cell membrane, there's plasmalogens. They're there to attack it so that it can't reach your DNA. And cholesterol, which is a stabilizer, it gives the membrane strength and balance. Together, these create the architecture of youth. They determine how well your mitochondria communicate with your DNA, how quickly you recover from stress, and how efficiently your cells regenerate. So when we talk about aging, we usually look at symptoms, right? Wrinkles on the face, fatigue, loss of muscle. But underneath of it, aging begins when your membranes harden, oxidize, and lose voltage. So at Philly Wellness Center, this is where we start, not with chasing symptoms, but by rebuilding the foundation, which is your cell membranes. Because if you can keep your cell membranes healthy, you keep your cells young. And when your cells stay young, you stay young. So if this is helpful, hit subscribe, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video.